All right, here we are in Adobe Illustrator, and I'm going to show you what's up with linking images and embedding them. So I'm going to drag this model photo here, and you'll see that it does have a blue X. I mean, you might have a different color X, but the X indicates it's linked. And we go to Window and we pull down to Links, and you can see that again here. There's a little link symbol there, the chain. And we'll open this up and it'll show you where this linked file is. You can just click on this. This is the path. So if I click on that, it's going to show me exactly the folder that it was in. That was the one I dragged. So to embed it, you can go like this by clicking on that right flyout and hit embed. And now it'll be part of the Illustrator file. If you send this Illustrator file now, the image will go along with it. If you sent it before, you would also have to send that separate image that's in the folder that was shown here. So embedding it makes it so the image stays in the Illustrator file. Now, there's other things that can happen with embedded images, like I'm going to show you here. I'm going to bring this, I'm going to delete this one first, actually. And now I'm going to embed this one. And I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to move it. I'm going to move it from that folder to that folder. Now we'll go back here, and you'll see it does take a second. But that link is now broken. So now it doesn't know where it is, and you can't embed it. It's grayed out, right? Because it doesn't know where it went. So simply don't click go to link, because that'll show you where it is here. But you want to go to relink, and now you want to go find the graffiti one and hit place, and it put it right back to where it was. And now we have the linked image, and then if you really want it in there permanently, you can embed it again. I want to show you another trick. This is this can be a confusing part, and this is like something that you can't figure out unless someone shows you, probably. First of all, I can drag this over here, and if I hold Shift, it auto embeds it. So see that? I held Shift, and now it is no link. There's no block, so it is embedded. And a big one on that one that I don't even know if Adobe is aware of this, but if you have caps locks on and you drag one in and put it, it does auto embed it. And caps lock basically holds Shift for you, but it doesn't do that with anything else you hold Shift for. So that's a weird one. I don't know. Maybe they know and they did it on purpose. Maybe not. I work with caps locks on a lot, so I found that out the hard way, finally. But so that's the gist of embedding. There are other things you can play with here. That's the relink. I just did that. This is a link from a library if you have a Creative Cloud library. This is a go-to link, which means if you have a bunch of images on your document and this isn't selected and you do hit go to link, it's going to select it for you. See that? It found it and selected it for you. So and then you can edit it in Photoshop. If it was linked, it isn't. I mean, I can show you that real quick if we want. I'm just going to delete it. Since that was embedded, you can't do it, but I'm going to just stick it back in there real quick, and I'll just give you a quick preview of that. We just go like that, and it pops it open in Photoshop. Boom. And then you can work on it, hit save, and then you go back, and it'll be there. So, I mean, I don't know. Let me invert it. And now I'm going to save it, and now I'm going to pop back over. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'm going to pop back over here. I'm going to update the link. And now it did exactly what I did over there in Photoshop. Now you can just, embed it, and it's there forever. You're off to the races. So, hey, hopefully that helped.